So right now we are gonna do the grand finals for this month's Prism Peaks, the Illusion Infestation. Shoutcasting with me today is our third placer, Yuki Maruyama, our Wunderchild.
Hello.
Yeah, so he'll be with me shoutcasting. He's 11 and one of the best players we have here. How does that make you feel, kid?
Good. I don't want to say anything.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So we can see on the screen here that Dyle and Dave are essentially starting their game. So what are your predictions?
Dave is a really good player, but his team is kind of countered by Dyle's.
His team is countered by Dyle's. You think so? Well,
that Sneasler's a big threat.
It really is, actually. But then again, Dave has Unga Bunga power with that Infernape, and he has smart targeting with a
Flare Blitz.
Yeah, Flare Blitz. He's gonna smart target using Dragon Darts. So
Flare Blitz.
I don't know. This could go either way, but we did see in Swiss rounds that Dyle beat Dave right before this.
Please win, I want to get the Charizard.
Alright, so we're back. We are back with the actual grand finals. So, kid.
I'll be back.
Okay. I guess I'm casting alone for a while. On Dyle's side, left side, technically our perspective, he does run a Sneasler. And he has Argorok, the Garchomp. Interestingly enough. But we see on Blink's side, he is running that Dragapult, and we've seen that he is running an Infernape, a Primarina, and a Rillaboom. It is actually balanced, but offensive. So it's really quite interesting. Dyle, on the other hand, is running a Yanma, an unevolved little Yanma. But this Yanma is not Speed Boost. It is Compound Eyes. So Dave must be looking at that. What's this stupid Yanma gonna do? They did fight in the Swiss round. Right now, Dave probably wants to redeem himself a little. But I don't think Dyle is gonna give him an inch. So let's see what happens. Game 1 is starting. Welcome back, kid. We're about to start game 1.
So definite.
Dave does lead with that Infernape and Dragapult. On the other side, Intimidate comes out from the Gyarados and the Sneasler. Have anything to say?
Don't let them
So, Sneasler is a huge threat in this regulation. Right when you thought that there's nothing polarizing over this entire regulation, Sneasler just shows up, becomes the strongest thing in the entire regulation. But Dragapult is the fastest Pokemon here. Kid, what do you think is going to happen?
I'm not sure, but he'll have to play very safe to be careful of that Sneasler.
Well, again, the Sneasler is there and it's going to cause massive damage no matter what. But we will see a turn 1 Terra from Dave. And it is going to be that Dragapult. Terra Dragon into that Dragapult. Whether he goes for an Outrage or a Dragon Dart, it is going to hurt. Okay.
You just do that.
This Infernape it uses coaching. It is Choice Scarf with coaching for the Dragapult. But Dragon Darts with that smart targeting will hit the Sneasler.
And it's a one-hit KO.
It is a one-hit KO.
Crazy. How much do they play? If they don't kill Gyarados.
I'm not sure. Will it kill the Gyarados? We'll see. But I think it's interesting. I mean, Clear Body did come out, so this Dragapult is primed. It's wired for this fight. But we will see the Garchomp come out. Well, if I was Dave right now, I'd probably think, well, I still have the advantage. This doesn't look too bad. But again, that Gyarados it's still in the way. Gyarados is still a threat, don't you think? Gyarados is still a threat, don't you think?
Yeah.
So interestingly, I would say this is still a little fair, but Dave needs to pick up the pace here. Or rather, Dyle needs to pick up the pace. Sorry. We do see Terra ground on the Garchomp. It might be an earthquake considering Terra ground into Garchomp with a flying teammate. But again, we see the coaching. This Dragapult is just dominant right now. Will this be enough to take out the Garchomp? It is another one-hit KO!
That's crazy. Oh, he's so strong.
Terra Dragon Darts! Double KO!
Whoa.
That Terra is just carrying!
Oh my god.
And we do see on Dyle's side, it is a lone indeedy! This little man has to pick up the pace! The little bubbler who could!
He can still clutch up.
What? He's still trying to clutch!
And the
But we do
forfeit.
see the forfeit, the game 1 forfeit from Dyle, turn 3! That coaching Dragon Darts was just absurd! But again, this is a best of 3, so let's see what happens next. I guess both players will have to rethink their strategies. Well, Dyle is gonna have to rethink his strategy completely. Dave, on the other hand, he lost the Swiss round, but then he's like, you know what? I think I've learned a few things. So, coaching Dragon Darts. Little crazy, actually. So we're gonna have to see some adjustments. How about you, kid? You're third place. If you were Dyle, how would you adjust for this match?
Definitely make sure that Infernal can't do coaching on that Dragapult. Because in the first round, he just decimated the whole team with Dragon Darts.
Right, but remember that Choice Scarf is a problem. He's fast. It's a fast little ape.
Fast monkey. There's 2 fast monkeys on that team.
Black Myth, Infernape. He's a speedy boy. Both players locked in relatively quickly. So, will we be seeing the same leads though? What do you think? Same leads, or will there be an adaptation?
I think he's probably gonna go. Oh.
We will be seeing King Gambit. King Gambit replaces the Dragapult, but again, King Gambit's still no joke. We will also be seeing the Sneasler paired with the Yanma instead of the
That King Gambit
Gyarados.
has to be wary though. Sneasler can olo him.
Right, close combat. But again, the Yanma here,
The Yanma's the most threatening though.
it could be. Remember that the Yanma is not speed boost, it is compound eyes. So this Yanma will not get any faster, but that hypnosis. We see a protect from the King Gambit. And again, that coaching from the Infernape.
Well, the animation for coaching sucks.
He just does a little whistle. It's really funny. We will be seeing Tailwind from Yanma. So now we believe that the Sneasler is the fastest thing on the field.
So Sneasler does go for the close combat, but King Gambit protected.
Yes, but again, now turn 2. What's the King Gambit gonna do? It can't protect itself. Dyle can just go straight for another close combat. And it will result in a 1-hit KO, but the King Gambit can Terra away.
The question is, will the King Gambit stay in or Terra?
It could switch out, right? Could switch out.
Could switch out to like a Primarina or Dragon.
Right. But maybe Dyle can big brain this, though maybe the King Gambit's not gonna do much, and then instead...
But would he really switch out a King Gambit that just got an attack boost?
True, so we will be seeing a Terra. Will it go to the King Gambit or will it go into the Infernape? This is a Terra Fire. Yes, Terra Fire King Gambit.
With the +1 defense, can he really live that close combat?
Black glasses. Oh, we do see... Oh, wow.
Screech.
The Screech.
Whoa. going offensive. Oh, Sucker Punch?
Will this be a sucker punch? No, it's not!
It is not.
It is a critical hit!
Whoa!
-2 critical hit on the
Nice
King Gambit. Sarah is gone. That Sneasler took one look and was like, oh, you're not getting away this time.
Please win. Oh, thank you. That's so cool.
It's so cool, right?
Please win. I want that Charizard.
We do have a little bias from the commentator here. But
Perhaps.
we will be seeing that EVO-like Electabuzz now. That Electabuzz in Regulation H has been a problem for a lot of players, but right now Yanma and Sneasler are still the fastest things on the field. Sneasler is at -1, but well, what are we gonna see? Infernape does return. Who's coming out? We don't know. Rillaboom does come out. That's fairly good synergy.
Rillaboom can do a lot of damage while being protected by the Electabuzz. So
Right.
you have to be really wary of them.
Follow Me does come out from the Electabuzz, allowing that Rillaboom to come in pretty safe. Again, we see the Screech!
Jesus!
Is this gonna be another close combat? Beautifully Dire Claw! That Eviolite is just carrying right now. So will we be seeing an exchange here? Again, that Yanma, we did not think. It was Screech! Who thinks of using Screech? Would you think of using Screech?
No!
That's
Especially on an Electabuzz.
on an Electabuzz. We did see the Follow Me, but do you think it was even going? He might have targeted the Electabuzz. We're
But
not
that
actually sure.
Electabuzz can cause some issues with paralysis.
It can. But I believe that the Electabuzz is Vital Spirit. It does not have static. So punching straight into it is safe, but it doesn't go to sleep.
Okay, so Yanma switching to Gyarados.
Help.
Gyarados intimidates and Electabuzz Helping Hand.
Helping Hand.
Electabuzz
Dire.
does go down.
It does go
Dire
down.
Claw.
Another critical hit from Sneasler. Sneasler just picking up KOs. What hammer?
Wood Hammer.
And Sneasler actually survives it with that Helping Hand boost. And the grassy terrain, it's just... This Sneasler... Yeah, this Sneasler is just going away with the game. We will be seeing Infernape again.
Infernape puts it back in. Grassy Glide can take the KO on Sneasler right now, but
It can.
But what will Sneasler do?
Remember that the Tailwind has just disappeared from the Sneasler. So, Choice Scarf, Infernape still has the Choice Scarf. Infernape is once again the fastest thing on the field. So,
I'm actually scared.
it's an interesting match so far, actually. But again, this can go either way. Please win.
At this point, I'm desperate.
Well, we will see the Indeedee come out with the Psychic Surge.
He does replace the terrain, so Rillaboom does not have priority anymore.
Right. So the question now is like, where's what going? And
Oh, really?
the Unburden. And the poison! The poison comes out from the Dire Claw.
Infernape Flare Blitz. Sneasler does go down, but he already did so much damage to that Rillaboom.
That was such an interesting switch by Dyle. By switching it Indeedee, he activates the Psychic Seed, which in turn activates Unburden, which allows him to outspeed the Infernape.
Ooh.
And he gets the kill on the Rillaboom regardless. That Wood Hammer just sealed the deal either way. So this Infernape is gonna have to go through an uphill battle. We do see Yanma, feat triumphant, come out.
Okay, come on. It's a 3v1. Can Infernape clutch up though?
We don't know, Infernape's been known to clutch up, but I believe we did see the Infernape use Flare Blitz, so it is stuck on Flare Blitz. Remember, it is scarfed.
Yeah. But can it outspeed? It outspeeds Tailwind.
Tailwind isn't up yet, but
Oh.
it doesn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
matter all that much. The Indeedee goes down, and the Infernape is still stuck on that Flare Blitz.
Yeah.
So whoever Dyle's final Pokemon is, he's gonna have to, well, Dave's gonna have to pray it's the Golden Go, but As we can see here, it is Gyarados the 100 times victorious. Intimidate this lone ace.
Yanma hasn't been damaged yet, so his focus sash is still there.
The sash is still there. So this is guaranteed to go another 2 or 3 turns should the Infernape continue to survive. Gyarados on the other hand, but something even more interesting, we have not seen a Terra on Dyle's side, proving that he does not need the Terra. Infernape's already paper thin defenses are even lower now.
He takes minimal damage.
It just didn't do anything. Gyarados
waterfall.
And there is no way that Infernape was going to take it. We are going to game 3.
Nice. I still need that Charizard, please.
Game 1 was interesting. Game 1, Dyle got steamrolled, but in game 2, Dyle steamrolls Dave. So again, it goes to show it can go either way.
Can Dyle make a comeback, or will Dave still reign champion?
Well, the question is Dave going to make the comeback, or is Dyle going to run away with game 3? It's fair. I'd say this is a pretty even matchup. Like you said, that if Dyle makes a good prediction, he fully counters that team.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting the more you look at it, because both teams are really strong. That Infernape is picking up the pace.
He hasn't brought out Primarina yet, so
that's true.
That is the question. Will he bring it out this turn?
I personally don't think that Primarina has much use in this match, but the Primarina could come out as a counter for that Golden Go or for the Garchomp. But again, that's Sneasler. Well, it damages the Golden Go pretty evenly.
Oh yeah, because the water moves.
And I believe that the Golden Go has Nasty Plot, so Haze is a field move. Correct me if I'm wrong, Haze does affect Golden Go, right? Or doesn't it?
No.
But does Gold box it?
No, yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I remember one time someone hazed, and then I was Golden Go, so.
I thought it was a field move, so I guess Golden Go does ignore all status, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
That's so interesting. Well, anyway, we're diving into game 3. Let's see how this goes.
This is so scary. He does lead off with the Dragon Float and Electabuzz.
This is an interesting lead. So far, we've always seen the Infernape, but now we do see the Electabuzz.
This round, they both lead with their aces. They can they can do massive damage if left
unchecked.
Unchecked.
So the Sneasler is problematic. The Yanma is all Pokemon on the field right now. I would say it's practically all even. We will see turn 1 Terra, the Dragapult again. We saw it destroy everything in game 1. Will it do the same thing in game 3? Helping Hand comes out for the Dragapult. Here we go. Sneasler uses Protect, so both Dragon Darts will go into Yanma. This Yanma, this Focus Sash is not gonna save it. The Sash activates, but remember, Dragon Darts hits twice. And we do see the Yanma go down. Dyle is unable to set up the Tailwind. He's going to have to think of something real fast just to get this going. The only other ways, we do see the Indeedee come out from Galar, the Galarian champion. If Indeedee manages to set up Takeru, it turns the whole matchup on its head. Right now, it is a battle for speed control, but Sneasler is unburdened. Will the Sneasler be able to take down the Dragapult? Is the question.
Dave has to be really careful because Sneasler and Indeedee can deal tons of damage.
Well, right now Sneasler's super fast. In how this turn shapes up will determine whether who our champion is actually.
Yeah,
turn 2
it's
crucial. It's a crucial turn.
Yeah. And it's only the second turn.
And it's only the second turn. So, depending on how this turn plays out, we do see that there is a timer going on. Follow Me comes out. And what will we see here? Dire Claw comes for the Electabuzz. Will we be seeing a status? No! We will be seeing Dragon Tarts come out once more. Will it be enough? It picks out the Indeedee in one.
I forgot that's choice band.
That is a choice-banded Dragapult. But
Oh my god! This does so much damage!
that was on...
Gyarados does come in, but Dragapult does have clear body.
It does have clear body, but then... Remember, the Electabuzz can just route away all the things with Follow Me, so something's gonna have to give. Right now, that Dragapult just carrying this game. A lot of people predicted the Dragapult would just dominate this regulation, and right now we're seeing exactly why. So, Dyle will have to think of a way to get through here. Dave has selected 8. Yeah, this looks so difficult right now. That Gyarados is gonna have to survive, and somehow that Sneaser's gonna... Well, I think if he plays with a crit in mind, this Sneaser did manage several crits. If he targets crit into the Dragapult, there may be a way. When there's a will, there's a way. We do see Terra flying on the Gyarados. But again, we're going to see Dragon Darts. We will see Follow Me. And Close Combat goes back into the Electabuzz and is still unable to kill. Dragon Darts will come out from that choice-banded Dragapult. Scream into the air for victory.
If Gyarados can't stop it, the next turn Dragon Dart can take him out.
Right, but we will see a Dragon Dance. The real question now is, what's this Gyarados going to be able to do? It doesn't have any spread moves.
How did he win the first match?
Interestingly, the Electabuzz is coming in clutch. We do see from the competitors here a GG. And again, Dave maintains his title as first place. That was a very close match. Well, pretty close to be fair. That Dragapult just ran away with the game. GG's to everyone. Kid, how do you feel?
That was a really up and down match.
Well, we did see a really good adaptation from bLink, from Dave in the third game. So that was a great match. Again, another banger of a final match here in Prism Peaks. And yes, as interesting as all this is, I'm just happy that everyone's having fun. You had fun, right, kid?
Yep.
So again, we will be seeing our champion still maintaining Christian Dave bLink 𝐿𝐸. So GG's in the chat, and congrats everyone.
Chat.